around the dwarf's mutilated head. For a moment it lands.
Why would I kill Lucian's second most charming son?
A Magister guard approaches.
Step away from the prisoner, Red Scales! You're going to... what, now? She betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her.
Please, why would I kill Lucian's second most...
I'll regret this, I know I will. Oh.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet.
Welcome to Drift...
One bloody eye cracks open.
Chased you all the way here from Fort... Or indeed you could stand there still as a boiled lobster. You seem to... Be quick about it. Who knows when that Magister might return? God's teeth, it feels good to move again. Now, best scurry off before that Magister wanders back. Meet me at my home in Driftwood.
Off you go. I can't be seen raternizing with the likes of you. A sorcerer? Ha! Second rat wizards by my book. The reddish-coloured flesh beasts round here string your kind up by their hands. Well, I'm a rat. Just look at what...
The rat hisses at you with...
Carry on then, stink beast. Don't let little old me distract...
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance. None. I'm ready. This again? There you are, little egg.
Yes, I found the culprit. Void woken? Oh, babies. Why? That's Peeper. Let me get a good... Did you hear? The no one to keep them warm. Void woken? Peeper? Go on, you. Give Marge...
Eggy, Eggy, gone. Baby, help. Help. Gone. Marge is egg.
Go on, you.
Just when I think this land holds no more surprise. Still, at least this is an interesting... running off, like farm being sand.
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. One of Murray's heroes.
You ever think about running off, like farm being sandy?
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Yeah, guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Stick with me, kid. I won't steer you wrong.
You ever think about running off, like farm being sandy?
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Yeah, guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Stick with me, kid. I won't steer you wrong.
You ever think about running off, like farm being sandy?
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Yeah, guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Stick with me, kid. I won't steer you wrong.
You ever think about running off, like farm being sandy?
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Yeah, guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Stick with me, kid. I won't steer you wrong.
You ever think about running off, like farm being sandy?
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Yeah, guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Stick with me, kid. I won't steer you wrong. Ah, yes. One of Murray's heroes passes. kingdom, and we will have it back. I won't always be sweeping. I'll be riding horseback. We dwarves had a kingdom and a proud... Heavens to Bessie, another one. More queer folk than commoners in just look at you. Anyway, tavern's just out, 'cause that's where all the queer ones go. Don't know what's going...
Maybe I'm glad I ain't pulling carts or stink. How can it be?
Let it be known hence, in the absence, as were let fly, the divine Dallas, the hammer, shall hail to the hammer.
They're blaming the ancient empire for Alexander's supposed death. The classic ruse of misdirection and rabble-rousing. The House of War is quite familiar.
Indeed, it seems your ancient empire must learn some new tricks.
No can do, chickadee. You're not leaving my sight for a while longer yet.
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
What do you want, lizard? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Manchester's missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation. This isn't the ancient empire, serpent. Now answer my bloody question. What are you doing here? You can circle the poles twice each for all I care, as long as you don't interfere with my investigation. He's a deviant named Higba, a grubby little tinkerer with a criminal mind. Some of my magisters have vanished from Driftwood lately, and I'm certain that fiend is... Hardly. By all accounts, no matter. He'll face justice. Well, you know... Stop wasting my time.
No can do, chickadee. You're not leaving
Elsa,
my sight.
I'm watching you, stranger. That's all you have to say. Of course, sir. Right away.
Oh, great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here? What? Oh no. Go tell Magister Raymond or Magister Julian immediately. They'll raise the alert. Go. I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
Calm down, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the sorcerers.
Everything's falling into place. All I need to do is... watch.
Again? Seriously?
Head nodding drowsily, the Magister brings her voluminous sleeve up to her face. She sniffs loudly.
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. Why, whoever's snatching Magisters off the street and disappearing them?
Waving you away, she cranes her neck to scan all around.
Can't I go and play with the others?
No can do.
Passionless, unblinking eyes regard. The silent watcher stands guard without a... The Magister turns to you with a scowl. He already seemed immensely displeased.
What?
The Magister glances at...
Keep out of it! I'll halve you with my sword if you don't mind your own business. That's what I want to know. The new leadership ought to learn to respect its veterans. We're the ones who uphold the rule of law, not...
A sly smile creeps across...
Aye, and sooner than you might think, if the rumours are true. Let's just say, there's other places where... Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here. Keep out of it.
I need those reports stamped.
Right away.
The Magister's jaw is...
What? Well, do you stop wasting my time then?
Keep your eyes peeled for a dreamer. Ramos the Wanderer promised he'd be here.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, then a smile.
Greetings, my lord. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered...
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you. A lascivious smile spreads...
Let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite love-making abilities? My dear Prince, I'm sure this is true. But I believe one of your kin is even more talented than your good self. And for an insignificantly small sum, I can make the introductions.
He holds out his hand.
We don't have anything else to discuss.
Ah, finally! Your colleague over there is absolutely useless. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please. Oh, pity. I've been... After all I've been...
He lowers his gaze, then looks up at you expectantly. His lip trembles.
It's my mentor. My dear... No. Now here I sit, and the waiter won't even bring me any stew. Oh, then perhaps my luck has... Tell me, how are you with, well, Voidwoken? Ah, terrific news. Then my mentor, Liam, and I made short work of Liam, may the gods rest his soul. I managed to escape, but my precious cargo was left behind. We'd invested our... Of course. Now, give me your map. I can't tell you...
My sorcerers, a most vile incident.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
The soft lines of her face fold.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare for a lizard, but all the more impressive. You and my Neds might even get along. What brings you to Driftwood, darling? Joy. Praises be, but that's where my boy Niles is stationed. He's the physician overseeing all the camp. Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him. A fine physician indeed. That's my boy. Some say all a growing check. Oh, but it's so good to meet a friend of Niles. No one in our little town can appreciate work so fine as his, you know. All his instruments and books are stored away upstairs, all but forgotten. It's such a terrible waste. Well, if he ever comes back. Anyhow, what can I get you? We've only got amber ale, I'm afraid. Can't spare the potatoes for hard alcohol. If you'd like something that'll stick to your rib, coming right up, darling.
Hold it. Papa no, you no go.
He grins.
Loha didn't tell me to let any blushing scaleface in, so why should I? It's already mad as a bag of cats down there, and I've no in...
Little this sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Meister's head and...
Paradise against all the odds.
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse.
Pretty good, I know. Probably ain't to get...
I doubt a reptile could appreciate the beauty of...
You have interrupted my newest masterpiece!
The bard clears his throat and gargles on his own.
Well, never you mind. Wait. You might be just the... Normally I'd argue with you, but you do have a certain look about you. Very well. But if I...
He stares at you.
Let's cut to the chase, lizard. Your kind has built an empire on the backs of slaves, reaping the rewards of the innocent's toil. Do you condemn your kin?
He smiles, a crooked smile.
It isn't just slaves that suffer, though, is it? You eternally seek perfection, though offer no room in the creaking empire machine to the sage or the savant. What say you? This superiority complex, this haughtiness, so cold. Others see you for what you truly are. Monsters. Loveless, heartless, ruthless. You know it to be true.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows...
To all lovers of verse, I bring behold the lizard's noble, graceful carriage. Their social norms I never could disparage. As slaves, their servants often are portrayed, yet still with food and bed are rightly paid. No good things allowed within the chain.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
It's a shame it is.
An absolute shame.
Then you're an idiot.
Alexander, slaughtered like a...
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never...
You said it, he'll...
The tide is on the turn.
What do you want, reptile? Huh. I want another beer and a bowl of stew. Which of us is more likely to get what they want? Guess that makes me a sinner. Perhaps you can help us settle an argument. Thatcher here is one of my dearest.
Thatcher grins. Helen.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for...
They look at you expectantly. Thatcher bursts.
Get lost before I throw you in a cell for disrespect.
Thatcher doesn't look disrespected.
Disrespecting one magister's enough.
She turns back to her drink.
Of course it's not
She
true.
tips you a wink.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If I can get Alexander.
As you approach the silken-robed noble...
I know this man, and he's not at all what he seems.
Iffin bounds forward and embraces the man, all effusive greetings. As they part, they chatter away for some time, using a guttural cant you struggle to understand. At one point, the man says something and looks over at you intently. Iffan waves. The man hunkers down and seems to be sketching a rough map on the floor, using an apple. Iffan claps the man on the back and turns to leave.
Well, now we know the way to the sawmill. And we know Roos thinks I'm bringing you there as part of the Godwoken contract.
The trickster formerly known as Callow stands in Baron Levier's robes, twirling his fake moustache with what can only be described as supreme panache.
Ah, you know how it is. Pretend you own the place and...
Doesn't this room strike you as... But, of course, I... Better watch yourself, lad.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Of course it's not true. My lord, I'm not in love with you.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
Why do you shiver, sir? This room is temperate enough, is it not?
Of course it's not true. Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
The town is poor, but this room is rich.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles...
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass. The ship is in the locker. On the bottom in the rocky shallows. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. Perhaps I am already mad. But
she buries her head in her hand.
Make it stop.
Of course it's not true. Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
Of course it's not true.
Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
She babbles breathlessly on, barely aware you're there.
The bell rings a warning and the tide...
Of course it's not true. Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
Who rings the bell?
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
Don't expect no small portions.
Hey, back away from the stairs or you'll find out exactly why they call me Hold it. Papa no, you no go. None of your beeswax, unless you got a reason to be here.
He squints at you in the gloom. Then his...
Well, I'll be thrice cussed to the void if I'd been mezzed. I saw them collie. Down you go. But no shenanigans, mind. I heard of any more incidents down there.
What's this? I found something.
Look at that. A fresh face and a pretty little kiffin Ben Mazd as I live and breathe. I didn't think I'd see you back in Driftwood again.
She reaches out to pinch your cheek and gives you an exaggerated...
So what's your poison, Governor? Take all the pleasure doing business with you, Governor. Aye, so it is. But not just further down's the arena, see? I give them. You could say that. So, if you're interested, Governor, all you have to do is use your imagination. How can I make you bloom? I don't think I follow you there. What are you after, exactly? Any means, yes. All sounds mighty reprehensible to me, Governor. Why on earth would I do such a thing? You can say what you will, Governor, but you ain't convincing me. It's one thing to give these fellas a boost. Hi. Good to meet you, Governor. What's your poison then? Just say the word, Governor. What are you after? No problem. In return for a reasonable donation, that is.
Red Prince, your majesty, you live. Oh, much have I prayed to Seven Blessed Zolstissa that she would keep you safe. My praise is my pride, your highness. Many long hours I have passed here. Wait, I must speak with you, Red Prince. Indeed, Great Prince.
He looks around the hazy room.
The House of Shadows stirs. Seven curse them for their insolence. A little ways east he went, in Prince of Princes.
He bows deeply, as
From road to dream to...
Hail, stunning creature. Call me Dorothea.
She draws close.
Oh, yes. I have some... Are you worthy of my gift? Handsome. I must consider your merits before I answer your questions. Why, I wouldn't tease you with a gift I could never offer. You don't think me cruel, do you? If you swam your way here, I might consider that a note. Surely you've accomplished something of note. Indeed, this is acceptable. You demonstrate more. Are you ready for me to grant you your greatest desire? I see the questions scurrying through your head. It's worrying. You have a need to expose it. Look into... Gaze into...
She flashes her ring at you, and you stare at the luminescent stone. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Yes. It is power you seek. I will fulfill this desire. A kiss. Most delicious.
Are you? No, you aren't.
Watch 'em fight. Watch 'em. See that? Right in the kisser.
Kids at war.
What do you want? Boss is busy. Loha, you've been living under a boulder. Stick around long enough and you will. Listen up. Don't waste his time.
You really ticking me off, Marla.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my...
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet...
This ain't the thanks I expect. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anhar? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your... Bart, Cade, get her to talk or bleed her.
His sneer travels from the restraint...
And you. You better have a damn good reason for...
The battered dwarf pulls her lips back into a...
Leave me be, lizard. This traitor needs...
Tell the truth now. Who was he that... Step off, lest you want a taste.
Brave lad, waltzing in here now. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me.
Tell the truth now. Who was he that said...
Family matter. She's one of mine, acting like her brains are scrambled, though. Lucky for me, she caught an old wound. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy? I've got people. They've got people. People talk. The Magisters never shut up long enough at me. I love a good... Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers... You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all? That's so.
He leans back and narrows his...
You know, the Order's been going on about Godwoken for an eon now. Voidwoke. So if you are who you say you are, what's the point of you? Ah, I could help you. But last I heard, you was working for the Magisters. Big shots at the boats. Now, why in the name of order...
An unpleasant smirk twitches...
Right. I reckon I could help you out. Depending on what you can do for me.
He gestures towards the back...
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like... And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Guy's name is Mordus. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Mar... I'd like a word with the guy. Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own. Good. One more thing. Like I said, Mordred, if there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to... Here, you can take this off my hands. Good luck.
You're one of us. How could you do it?
Better get out there before Mordus makes it all the way past Arks. All right? Whatever needs doing. Isn't that obvious? That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Jalia's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took her like they did the sorcerer. Well, I reckon that's good news. Poor thing. She'll be back in time. We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. They're jumpy as all hell for the moment. Don't insult me. I wouldn't, but if you find out who did it, shake their hand.
Didn't I tell you to step up?
We ain't gonna keep you around much longer.
Down for a little scuffling and tussling? Let's see if you got some fight in you. That's the spirit. But I've got to tell you, you probably want to see Murg around the corner before you draw blood. She's the champion, and she's fair. She'll want to talk with you herself before she'll assent to any challenge. Watch your words, mind. She takes against you, there'll be no talking yourself into her good grace. On your way, then.
Did you know our arena champion's a bloody cheat, stranger? Murger tricked me and bit off my ear.
Watch out for Murga, stranger. She's a formidable fighter, our dear arena champion. And not one to...
Is there a void woken down there? Must be one strong force field keeping it inside.
In the shadows, a dwarven woman spits obscenities down upon a caged void woken. She exudes a powerful air of menace and an even more
fodder for the arena. Let Murga the champion test how good you...
Curling her torn lip back over broken teeth, she grabs your hand and pulls you down to the ale-soaked table. Never losing eye contact, she begins arm wrestling you.
Your science won't help you here.
She glimmers in and out of view, merging with the shadows. Crowing, she slams your hand down into the table.
I bested that voidwoken below us, you know. Dragged that scaly lump down there with my own 2 hands. So, since you can't hope to beat me, what is it you want? Based on your performance so far, that's cute. But I shouldn't judge your baby steps. The lion judges not the pussycat, eh? Cute. Takes a whole lot more. Go talk to the raucous one. Tell him I sent you, and he'll set you up for a challenge. Prove yourself worthy fighting my acolytes blindfolded, then I'll...
Who in their right mind would keep a void woken locked up like this?
I'll talk to you after the fight, if you're still around, that is.
Figure it's time to prove yourself. Let's get it done. Is that so? Well, looks like the crowd'll get its money's worth, for sure. You accept her challenge, do you? All right, just make sure to keep the blindfold. In any case, you're in for a treat, laddie. Better than sweet cream stew on Lucian's Day. Who's coming along with you?
I'm ready.
Healing! Glory is mine. I will yield to none.
She appraises you, unsmiling.
Nice to see the cub has some claws. You drew blood, but not enough to win. Only winners interest the arena.
Keep things moving here, so what's next? Keep things moving, eh? So what? That's Murga's call. I abide by her yeas and nays. Gonna keep things moving, eh? So what's next? That's Murga's call. I abide by her yeas.
That Murga's crowed over it.
There's no rules and...
Need your hand squeezed some more? Plenty of lonely drinkers upstairs might be more amenable to that than me, champ. I only fight...
Who in their right mind would keep a Void Woken locked up like this?
Gonna keep things moving, eh? So what's next? That's Murga's call. I abide by her.